Change does not need to be loud, big, and painful. Sometimes it can be small and soft also. Change, for you to change or for your life to change, to take a shift, does not necessarily need or means that something big or something bad or something dramatic needs to happen for this change to happen or for this shift to take place in your life. Change can be something very small but soft and exciting. It does not have to always be painful. It does not have to always be dramatic. It does not have to be loud. It does not have to be big. It can be something very soft, with excitement, with love, with softness and kind. So some people always have this thought that for some change and some shift in your life to take place, something dramatic has to happen, something big has to happen, some loss has to happen, some quarrels have to come between. No, it can be also be soft. It can be soft. It can be exciting. It can also be small for this shift to happen in your life. Hey love, welcome back to today's video. Thanks for coming back again, and thanks for joining, and thanks for always joining. I appreciate it, and thanks for always coming to support me. So on today's live stream, we're talking about shift happens and how to create real change gently. Shift happens in our life and how to create real change in a very gentle way, not dramatic, not bad or emotions or things that you didn't even expect to make that change. Yes, some change happens in our life, that some things happen that we never thought or expected for this change to happen, but it does not always have to be like this. Some change just happen in a very good way, especially the ones that you feel and think and believe that yes, this change is possible. For example, you changing some attitude, you changing some habit in a very good way, working on it and shifting from that place to a better place, or shifting from who you used to be to a better person. It's as simple as that, and we'll be talking more on this and going deep into the topic, but not something too hard. I'm going to use very simple words and something very simple for you to get an idea and understanding of what I mean that shift happens and how to create real change gently. Real change, it can be small, but in a very soft and exciting way. What stop changes in our life? What really stop changes in your life? I know I does personal development, inner work, mindset shift on this channel. And also, before going deep into the video, if you're a girl and you're watching this video, you might be wondering that sometimes you see me on Sunday all glam up. It's because I also does makeup on Sunday, but not all the time. Most of the time, I just tripping some makeup because I'm also a makeup girly. So this is what I love. Actually, I does what I love in this channel, which is like talking to my women, talking to my fellow women, encouraging them how to shift their mindset, because shifting my mindset, personal development and inner work has really changed my life. So my aim here is to reach other women on how to shift their mindset about things, about money, relationship wise, life entirely, on every single aspect of your life. Because if you can shift your mindset, change your mindset, and work on yourself on becoming a better person, life will be so stress free. Yes, some people might say life can never be so stress free. For me, I feel like life is stress free for me because I don't just take everything personal, and I don't think every single thing, and I feel as if I can handle every single thing. The things that I can handle, I just go forward and do it. Use my masculine energy. But the things that I feel as if I've thought about it and I think this is not in my reach, not in my reach in the essence of I can't do it, but this is not in my reach of that I don't think this is in my power to do it. I'm going to surrender and leave this for God or the universe to do. I'm just going to let it be. And I'm not going to beat myself or struggle myself for it, because the solution is going to come. Yes, I'm going to take actions. I'm going to take a light action that's going to take me to where I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to take a light action to answer the right question, because this is what I will always ask. To answer the right question at the right time that's going to give me the answer that I'm looking for. Yes, my step will always be lead to the right place and to the right people. Yes, I will always associate myself with the right people and at the right time that are going to lead me to where I'm going to, of course. Now, I have also videos on my girlies who love makeup. You can go check them out on my playlist. It's just makeup playlist. You can check them out. So for you improving your mindset, working on yourself to become a better person, understanding yourself more, personal development, inner work, knowing how your mind works, shifting for your mind from your old identity, shifting yourself from the old identity to a new identity to become. It's not about changing who you are, it's about being better than who you used to be yesterday. It's about knowing more than what you know yesterday. It's about changing some things that are not aligned with you anymore. This is where change happen. This is where shift take place. Because yes, who you used to be yesterday helped you. Where you were yesterday helped you. The thought in your head, the belief that you had yesterday, they served you at that particular moment. They helped you at that particular moment in that place that you are. Yes, at the same time, you are living in survival moment, and those are survival habits that served you, that helped you. Nothing bad about it, but it comes to one's life when you realize that no, this habit are no longer serving me, these behaviors or this attitude are no longer serving me. It's time for me to change. It's time for me to take a leap. It's time for me to make a shift in my life. This is when you start making some changes. This is when you start taking some actions to move from that place that you are now to become a better person. Not you changing who you are because you were created like this, but not you changing it, but you changing to become more better than that person of yesterday. So this is the aim of why I does my videos, to reach out to more women, especially in my community, to make you understand that yes, it's possible for change to happen. Yes, we have grown up in a society or in a place that we have already been taught different things in our head, and different beliefs or identity have been stuck in our head, that we think that it's not possible for change to happen. We think that it's not possible for shift to happen. I've done the work. Yes, I'm still on the work, and I'm still doing the work, and I know it's possible because I've read it. Yes, I've listened to it and I've saw it, and I said, yes, this is doable. It's not like you're paying thousands of dollars for it. Changing your mindset, you might say it's not easy. It's very easy. Of course, it's not like you're paying thousands of dollars to change your mindset about some certain things, because if you realize that your thought and the thoughts that you believe are the one holding you stuck and taking you backward, you understand and start knowing and understanding how to change your belief over things in your life, that things can work out for you. Now, what are the things that stops changes in our life? What are the things that keep us stuck or feel as if change cannot happen, shift cannot happen? Is fear of the unknown, comfort in routine. You're too comfortable in this your routine, or this your attitude, or this your behavior, or this your identity. You're just too comfortable with it, like you feel as if no, this is who I am, this is what I do, and I can't change. This is my behavior, this is my identity, this is my personality, and I don't think it's possible to change. Every single personality that I have, I always understand and know that, yeah, this is who I am right now, but change can take place. Shift can take place. I can decide tomorrow that I don't longer want to be this person. I don't longer want to talk like this. I don't longer want to respond to people like this. I want to change. I want to make a shift in my life. So stop taking an identity or personality and forcing it into yourself that this is who I am, this is what I love, I can't change, it's possible for me to change. Change is something that is not constant. You can decide, but it's a decision for you to take. It's a decision for you that you have to take, that no, I don't longer want to be this person. Yes, this attitude helped me yesterday, but I don't want to do it again. And when you're too comfortable in this attitude or this personality, this is my personality, this is who I am, you refuse to make this change. Even if this change and this you're too comfortable in this routine, even if it's not helping you anymore, yes, it helped you yesterday, it helped you last year, it helped you last week, but it's no longer helping you anymore, but you're too stuck with this personality, you refuse to change. And fear of the unknown, you're also scared, like now, yes, you don't know tomorrow, you don't know a few hours from now. What if you change? What will happen? If you change from who you are right now or becoming a different person, what will happen? If you change to become a better person in your business, in your life, in your relationship, will people still love you? Will the society still accept you for who you are? Will your business still grow? Will your friends still stay around with you? Will your marriage work out? Fear of the unknown. These is things that runs in your head. You feel as if, no, I don't think it's possible for me to change. Let me just stop here. And the next one is fear of the unknown, comfort in the routine, self-doubt, limiting belief. Okay, self-doubt, you keep doubting yourself that, are you sure it's possible? Are you sure I can do it? Are you sure I'm capable enough? Are you sure it's for people like me? Are you sure it's for my skin color? Are you sure I can do it in this place? You keep doubting your ability, you keep doubting yourself, and you refuse for this change to take place. And when you keep doing this, change can only take place in a very dramatic way and in a very awful way. When you keep taking a step back from this change, even when you know the possibility, even when you know this change is possible, even when you know, yes, of course, this place I am right now is not serving me anymore. I have to take a shift, I have to work out, I have to I have to do something. But you refuse because you will just have all these thoughts in your head. You have some limiting belief of it's never possible, it's never going to happen, people have never done it before, it's never going to happen in my time, it's not for people like me, self-doubt, I'm not worthy, self-doubt, I'm not worthy enough, it's not possible, I cannot do it, things like this. And you're scared of the unknown, and you're so comfortable in your routine. This is when I think change happened in an awful way. Change just happened dramatic. This is when the change have to take place in a very, very awful way, in a way that is not pleasant. For example, you've seen, let me use this as an example, just use this to reflect in other parts of life. Yes, it's the best example that I can give you. So, for example, you'll be in a relationship for years, not really in marriage, but relationship for years, and the next person refuse to propose or take this relationship to the next level, and you'll be seeing different signs, and you'll be seeing different signs that you don't think this is going to happen, but you keep on staying there. You already understand and you've already see all the red flag that you don't think this relationship is going to get to the next level, but because of the fear of the unknown, you doubt, and doubting your own ability, having limiting belief. Where you're going to start from, we'll be dating for long, we'll be in this relationship for long, I don't think anything good is going to come out if I leave this relationship. You're just so comfortable in this your routine, you're just so comfortable in this place, and you refuse to walk out peacefully and go search for something else, go do something else, go meet someone that will be ready to love you and accept you and take your relationship to the next level of what you're wanting. You refuse and you keep on staying here, limiting yourself, having this thought in your head, every single thought that it's not possible, or everything that stops this change I know in your head. Now, guess what will happen in this relationship? The change is going to come in a very dramatic way. The change is going to come in a very way that is not going to be excited. The change is going to come in a very loud and big way and painful way that you're going to cry. Yes, you working out in a very peaceful way, it's still going to be heartbreaking and frustrating, but at least you get over it as quick or as soon as possible. Something that will just happen. But if you refuse, this is when the change is going to come in a very painful, loud way that you might end up finding this person cheating or doing something dramatic that it don't happen, that the relationship is just going to sleep asleep with heart, even saying goodbye to each other in a very bad way. Now, this is the best example that I can give right now. Relate this example to something else in your life. It might be business, it might even be relationship, it might be even be marriage, excuse me, it might even be money, different things just related, because this is the best example that I can give, and I think this example is kind of related to a lot of things. Now, we say we want change. You say it with your mouth, I want change, I want to change who I am, I want to change the habit, I want to change this stuff, whatever. But deep down, part of us fears of what that change will cost. You want the change, you've named it, you've seen it that yes, it's clear that I need the change. Yes, it's clear I have to change some things in my life, I have to change some habits, maybe the kind of relationship that I keep, the kind of people I associate myself with. Yes, you said it, you understand that you want to change, but deep down inside of you, you're so scared of what will happen if you change, the cost of what will happen if you change right now. If you change this personality right now, if you change this habit, this behavior right now, if you change the kind of people that you associate yourself or the things that you're listening to right now, you're so scared deep down of you, the cost of what will happen. But also, when you're being scared of what will happen, the cost of the result of the change that you're going to make, also ask yourself this question: what is the cost of staying the same? Now, what is you scared of the cost of what will happen deep down of you for not making this change, for not taking this shift, for not walking away, for not taking the action to change, to becoming a better person? Now, also ask yourself this question: what is the cost of staying the same? Imagine you staying the same. Asking yourself, very simple, let me put it in a very simple way. Asking yourself, what is the cost of staying the same? Like, yes, I want to change. Of course, I want to change some things in my life, but deep down of me, I'm so scared of the cost or the result of what this change will bring. Now, I'm still going to ask myself, now, me staying like this, remaining like this, and refusing to change because I'm so scared. What will staying like this for the next 10 years, staying like this for the next 5 years, what will happen? What is the cost of remaining like this? Not just forever, let's don't say forever, let's say for the next 5 and 10 years. What will be the cost? Ask yourself this question again and you will get the answer. Now I understood that the kind of things that's happening in my life right now is not pleasant and I'm not happy with it and I'm not excited anymore. I need to change it, of course. But deep down inside of you, but deep down inside of me, I'm so scared that what will happen as a result of this change. How would my life be? What was the cost? What will be the result? Now I'm so scared because of this answer, that I'm trying to get. I'm so scared to take this action. Then I ask myself again, what if I remain like this in this life that I'm not enjoying, the things that I'm doing right now that I'm not enjoying, or the kind of things that's happening in my life right now that I'm not enjoying? If I'm so scared to take this change, what will happen in the next 5 to 10 years if I remained like this in this place, stuck, without trying to move or take some actions to do something about my life? Ask yourself that question, and that question is for you. Change can be gentle. Change doesn't always have to be loud, like I said on the intro, big or dramatic. It can be very gentle and it can be something small. It doesn't always have to be big. It does not always have to be change happening when you bought a new house. Of course, it can happen. It's possible. Every single thing is possible. Yes, a change can happen. You just grow hard to take a walk and you met the love of your life. It's a change. Transformation, of course. Yes, you played the lottery and you won a big amount of money. It's a change. Of course, things like this can happen, and these are big change. But smaller change can also happen by changing the way you talk to people. Something very, very small as you changing the way you talk to people, the way you react to people. Smaller change can happen that if you're so addicted to your phone or running to social media to see what happened, you can as well make some changes of dropping your phone for a few hours, or even instead of running to social media to check some updates on what's happening, some trouble or dramas, you can go and listen to something important that are going to make you grow more or elevate you. Some change can happen as much as you starting a small business. It might not even be as big. Some change might happen as you waking up in the morning without waking up with your struggle or your problem. These are smaller change. Change can happen as waking up in the morning, doing some few exercises like 5 minutes, or drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. Change does not always have to be big. These are small change, and these are small habits, but they can transform your life over time. These are change and you'll be proud of yourself. It's very small. I know you might say it's small, but these are change that can change your life over time and you'll be proud of yourself if you try this. One small new habit is powerful. Shift your self-talk. Now, for you to take this habit or make this change, it's one of shifting your self-talk. Remember, I talked about what stops change. Now, what stops change? I talk about your self-limiting belief, your self-doubt, the fear of the unknown, and comfort in the routine. Now, things like this that can help you to shift from these things that stop changes or shift to happen in your life. It's shifting your self-talk, replacing I'm stuck with I am learning, replacing I am stuck, I am learning. For example, this is not working, I'm trying my best but it's not working. By replacing it to something like, yes, I'm in the process, it's going to work out over time. I'm in the process, it's going to work out over time. This is a little example, because when you're stuck with limiting belief, when you're stuck with self-doubt, when you're stuck with the fear of the unknown, these thoughts just keep popping in your head. Yes, you're trying to make this change, you're trying to make this shift, but thoughts just keep popping that, are you sure it's going to work out because I'm trying but it's not working? Are you sure it's going to work out because I'm putting on my effort but no result is coming out? This is when you need to replace this self-talk with something else, something positive. Affirm it, say something, reframe it to something positive and something that your body believes and accepts. Why? The narrow flexibilities, it's the brain can adopt. Yes, the brain knows how to adopt new habit. If for example today you decide to give yourself new habit, learn new habit, your brain knows how to adopt quickly, but at still the same time your brain loves for you to create pattern. As you create pattern every morning, waking up in the morning in an autopilot, going to the bathroom, peeing, brushing your teeth. Yes, that is a pattern that your brain have created for yourself. That is the pattern. No, that is a pattern, excuse me, that is a pattern you've created for your brain to follow. That it just works in autopilot automatically without even thinking about it. Now your brain knows how to adopt new habits, new character, new behaviors. It's also lost if you create pattern for your brain. Now patterns for your brain, when you're trying to create this change, this shift in any part of your life, it's very important to create a pattern for your brain that, yes, this is a pattern that I want to start following right now. This is a pattern that I want to start following right now. This is what I want to start believing right now. This is what I want to start saying to myself right now. This is what I want to start doing right now. Yes, at the first time it might be awful, it might be, it might not work out, but the more you try to remind yourself and tell yourself, yes, you can do it. Oh my God, I forgot that I was supposed to drink a glass of water this morning, but I didn't. But tomorrow I'm promising myself I'm going to do it. Yes, tomorrow morning you wake up, the first thing you drink a glass of water. The next morning you do the same. This is you creating a pattern for your brain. Yes, you want to start your exercise, more change, 5 minutes, you wake up, you do it the first day. The second day might not feel excited, but you still do it even when you don't feel like. The next day it might not also feel excited, but you still do it even when you don't feel like. It's you creating a pattern for your brain that it will get to a time that when you wake up in the morning, you don't have to remind your brain again. Your body will just take you and tell you where to go. You know that, yes, I'm going to do my exercise, I'm going to the living room, I'm going to wherever or a walk to do my 5 minutes or 10 minutes exercise. This is you creating a pattern for your brain to follow. But it might not be just for you taking one step at a time, for your brain to adjust to it and get used to it. So love, thanks for watching this video and thanks for staying to this time. I really appreciate you. I'll be seeing you tomorrow on my next video. Don't forget that I love you and I got you. Peace.